Why? 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 Why?
What's up everyone, it's Sleepy Pete and this is the Sleepy Shellcore. How the hell are you all doing? We've got to have a look at Velma and we've got to see the controversy surrounding Mindy Kaling. Is she woke or isn't she woke? Is she woke or is she a Nazi? Who knows? But before we get into this, it'd be really cool of you to like and subscribe. Help me out, it doesn't cost you anything and it'll make us both feel groovy. Okay, so let's get into this. Velma, the woke piece of shit TV show out on HBO now. It's been a disaster. It's an absolute travesty. It's got the lowest score ever in the history of IMDB. You know what I mean. It's got a low score, and because it's garbage. It is absolute trash. They race swapped all the characters except for Fred, but they made Fred fucking stupid. Yep, Fred's a stupid white dude, and Scooby Doo isn't even in it. Scoobs, you had a lucky escape. I hope you're alright. Anyway, Velma, a spin-off animated series from the Scooby Doo franchise, has been labelled woke garbage by several netizens. Fans have taken to the internet to share their frustrations about the show, primarily their displeasure at how the title characters have been race swapped from white American to South Asian. Fans became more upset after a report from Deadline claimed that the character would belong to the LGBTQ community. I don't think people are upset about that. I think people are upset that they have fucking ruined the IP. They fucking destroyed Scooby-Doo, and they need to bring Scooby back and bring the proper cast back. Stop being twats. The titular character of the show is voiced by Mindy Kaling of The Office and her Mindy Project fame. Mindy's Indian race was reportedly a contributing factor to the character's race swapping. No shit, Sherlock. One fan on Twitter has labelled the show woke garbage and believes it will tank, and it has tanked. It has tanked more than you can imagine. But look, this is where things start to get interesting now, right? Velma is getting a lot of heat from fans for being woke. Okay? Now, look, we've got Mindy Kaling. Alright, now look, Mindy's woke. She's right on. She's a progressive. She's a liberal. It was her idea to make all the other characters like different races and stuff, because why not? Right on. She thinks this is what people want to see, right? She thinks that this is what is going to make, great TV, because everybody wants to see loads of different races and stuff on their TV. Nobody gives a flying fuck, Mindy Kaling. People just want to see good TV. It doesn't matter what race the actor's from. It doesn't matter what the actor's sexuality is. It doesn't matter what they identify as long as it's a good show, it's well written, and it's acted well. Nobody gives a fuck. And the sooner the TV executives realise this, the better. But when you come out with a woke piece of trash like Velma that fucking disses its viewers, then it's gonna fail. But this has been said, is Mindy Kaling really woke? Or is she a transphobe? Woke mob descends on comedian Mindy Kaling for liking a tweet by J.K. Rowling. How dare she? How dare she? Which saw the author mock troll who attacked her stance on transgender rights. Comedian Mindy Kaling was ridiculed on Twitter for liking a tweet by J.K. Rowling. This is fucking ridiculous. The Harry Potter author had fired back at someone who attacked her stance on transgender rights by bragging about her bank balance. That's fair enough. If I had Rowling's bank balance, I would do and say whatever the fuck I wanted, and I would shove it in your faces. Rowling's response received harsh criticism from other Twitter users, accusing her of being too rich to care about hurting transgender people. I'm not rich, and I don't care. My broke ass doesn't care about hurting them. Twitter then went after Kaling when they saw that she liked the tweet. Of course they did. Of course they did. If you like anything that J.K. Rowling says, if you like Harry Potter, you're a bigot. You're a mean old bigot. And you're a bigot. Rowling is infuriated woke tweeters over her stance on transgender rights. It's not a stance on transgender rights. It's a pro-women stance. She insists she isn't transphobic, and she's not, but says trans women should not be allowed in some female-only spaces such as changing rooms and women's shelters, and exactly, they shouldn't. Rowling has also taken... this is my take on it. If you've got a dick, you're not allowed in those places. Rowling has also taken exception to woke phrases, including people who menstruate, and thinks they're misogynist. I don't know about that, but people who menstruate are women. That's a fucking fact. So, the furious woke tweeters have descended on Mindy Kaling for liking the tweet by J.K. Rowling. She was blasted by hundreds over her approval of a reply Harry Potter author Rowling sent to another angrily tweeter. The original tweet asked Rowling, how do you sleep at night knowing you've lost a whole audience from buying your books? And JK said, I read my recent royalty checks and I find the pain goes away pretty quickly. Get the burn cream. And now Kaling has found herself embroiled in an online firestorm for liking the Edinburgh-based pithy answer. What? Mindy Kaling is the parent of a trans child and a non-binary child. You need to parent better. And as a buyer of yours, I hope I'm misreading this. Woke author Sarah was among those infuriated by Kaling's online activity. She raised, I think it's safe to assume Mindy Kaling knew exactly what she was doing when she liked J.K. Rowling's tweets. So if you like a tweet by somebody, you're automatically aligning themselves with yourself with their views. I think not. Meanwhile, non-binary Canadian campaigner Amanda Jett Knox scolded Mindy Kaling. JKR has repeatedly and unapologetically spread blatant transphobia to the masses. Do you like all the money she continues to make in spite of it? She hasn't said anything transphobic. You're getting your fucking boxer shorts in a twist, mate. Rowling, who is worth close to billions of dollars, insists she's not transphobic, but believes that trans women... Exactly, we've been through that. So yeah, Rowling infuriates Twitter users, and the parent of a non-binary child hopes that she was misreading the fact that Mindy Kaling liked J.K. Rowling's tweet. So this is the problem now we've got, is that people don't know if Mindy Kaling is woke or if she's a transphobe. I mean, can you be both? I mean, I don't think that liking a tweet by somebody makes you a transphobe, but I mean, this is Twitter about. So Mindy Kaling strikes me as less on a full-on turf and more as somebody so detached from trans issues that she saw a transphobic JKR tweet and thought it was just a hell yeah girl boss fuck the haters thing. I mean, this is a retarded way to look at it.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
It jumped up a notch.
It did, didn't it?
Detached from trans issues. The only trans issues is you need to pipe the fuck down. Like, just go and do what you've got to do, but stop fucking bashing everybody on Twitter for it and costing people their jobs. You didn't listen to us about Rowling, and now you aren't listening to us about Kaling. But it's just, I mean, it's just so weird because on one hand, Mindy Kaling's so woke and she's so progressive and so liberal, and the next thing she likes a tweet by J.K. Rowling, and she's the fucking embodiment of Hitler himself. Mindy Kaling is in deep shit. Velma showrunner facing heat from woke audiences. Velma unites the internet. Now this is the problem. Mindy Kaling can't do right for doing wrong. She's made this Velma show and it's just fucking atrocious. It is a pile of garbage. I mean, I spend a lot of time watching YouTube videos. Probably the majority of my entertainment now, aside from reading, is YouTube. And I haven't seen anything good said about Velma, apart from some fucking shite article in The Guardian, which was written by God knows what it was, but it was fucking disgraceful. So, you know, I mean, we need to know. I mean, I want you to let me know in the comments, is Mindy Kaling, is she woke or is she not? You know, is liking a tweet by J.K. Rowling, does that make you a bad person? So yeah, just crack me up. How's that whole drop trousers and diarrhea all over Western tradition with uncreative woke shit strategy working for you Hollywood types? Season 1, Velma. 7% audience score. 7%. I mean, that is so bad. So yeah, look, this is where it's going. The showrunner of Velma, Mindy Kaling, is both a transphobe and said you couldn't make The Office today because of cancel culture. She's a fellow reactionary. She deliberately made Velma suck so the culture war YouTubers make a million videos about it to boost its SEO. So, was Velma made deliberately bad by Mindy Kaling to polarize the internet and make more YouTube videos just like I'm doing about it? Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm 100% convinced that the Velma HBO show exists because Mindy Kaling tried and failed to get her own show with her own characters over, so she had to latch onto a beloved IP like a leech and is now taking out her frustrations through her self-insert. Since we're talking about Mindy Kaling, here's one many people don't know about. Joking about sexually assaulting Lee Pace on her show and then intimidating staff to avoid a lawsuit on Conan in 2012. What the actual hell? Mindy Kaling is starting to sound like a real piece of shit. Mindy Kaling self-inserts as Velma and mocks rich kids with Fred. Also Mindy, raised by an extremely wealthy family, went to Dartmouth and immediately landed a job on one of the biggest sitcoms ever made. Mindy Kaling isn't conservative. Well, she can't be conservative if she's making all this woke shit, but then liking a tweet. She liked a tweet by J.K. Rowling. I don't wonder why this racist crap has bombed in the ratings. Apparently people aren't into Mindy Kaling's woke shit show. Racism is okay as long as it's directed towards white people. Exactly. And here's just some of the things. Fred's a rich white guy with a tiny dong. Those are all white people, Daphne. White girl with too much money, white girl with too much money. And we've got Fred with Hitler. So yeah, it looks like it's fine to bash white people, Mindy. You need to... J.K. Rowling's white. What you doing liking her tweets? Mindy Kaling is an anti-woman piece of shit. And exactly, I spit truth without a filter like every comedian before #MeToo. What the fuck? What the hell is going on? So, personally, I think Mindy Kaling's just a piece of shit and she's just latched onto anything she can to get her face out there and make a bit of money. You know, I do think it's disgraceful though that somebody can be labelled a transphobe just for liking a tweet by somebody else who is considered to be and isn't actually a transphobe. But there you go. Let me know how you feel in the comments. Until next time, this is Sleepy Pete and this is the Sleepy Shellcore. Peace out.